We're gonna start this fun project with large brush. We'll dip it in light green and we'll create a horizon line. Now we'll create another arch, slightly tilted to the right, and then we'll paint everything in between those two lines. Next step is to dip your brush in darker green, create an outline, and then paint everything below. Now we're gonna wipe our brush, wash it in water, and wipe it again with paper towel. Next, you can dip your brush in light blue and create an outline a little bit above light green section, and then you can paint everything on top. You can grab your medium-sized brush and dip it in light purple paint. Then you can create outline for mountains and paint them in. After wiping your brush, you can dip it in darker green and create small brush strokes between horizon line and mountains. After washing and wiping your brush, you can use white paint and medium-sized brush to create two ovals on the foreground. We'll fill in those ovals with a thin layer of white paint. We'll use white paint to create clouds above the mountains. Next, we'll create couple ovals in the background using white paint and by creating multiple brush strokes next to each other. We're gonna switch to a small brush and light brown paint to create outline for ship's head. We'll create a triangle with rounded edges overlapping the white part, then we'll paint it in. We'll repeat the same steps for the other ship. Now we'll paint outline of two ears for each ship. We'll paint 4 legs for each ship by creating 2 lines in front and 2 lines in the back. Using tip of the small brush, we'll create head, ears and legs for the ship in the background. You can use pink paint and small brush to fill in ears. We'll continue using pink to create a triangle nose for each ship. After wiping your brush, you can dip it in black paint to create hooves. Using tip of your brush and black paint, you can create 2 oval or round eyes. You can also create 2 arches. Using only tip of your brush, you can create a thin line under the nose and then 2 arches on both sides. After switching to a medium-sized brush, you can use white paint to create small brush strokes above ship's head. Next, we'll add second layer for ship's coat by adding small brush strokes on the edges and then filling the rest in with brush strokes. You can add small tail in the back. We're gonna repeat some of the steps for smaller ship in the background. We're gonna add second layer of white on the clouds. Using the same technique, you can add white tops on the mountains. We'll switch to a small brush to add tails for the ship in the background and to highlight eyes for the ship in the foreground. We'll switch to yellow paint to create couple yellow dots far from each other in the foreground. Next, you can use pink, purple, blue or white to add petals to your flowers. Here I decided to add more flowers. We're gonna switch to black paint to add eyes to a small ship in the background. After wiping your brush, you can use pink for nose and ears for the ship in the background. Our last step is to sign your name in the corner. Don't forget to like and subscribe.